Hey everybody, it's Queen Jelly here, and welcome to day 2/part 2, if you're watching in the future, of our sporadic, very light colored doll collection. Again, if you watched the Natasha video, I found a couple of different characters. I know she's light yellow, but I felt that they were kind of in a similar character or color spectrum, dolls on sale at varying locations, and I bought them at Target and price matched to them. I actually think, I'm pretty sure it's these two were basically the same price on Amazon or at Target.com, but in person they weren't, so I still had to price match them, but I price matched them to Target and her to Amazon. But anyway, so here I did Natasha, and I actually realized after I did Natasha, because I was so excited about her and so excited about getting her redressed in this outfit, I don't have any pictures of her, at least not yet, in her official outfit. So the close-ups at the end of her video are all of her in this outfit because I find it stunning, and I was so excited to get her dressed into a new outfit. And yes, I know she's wearing earmuffs, but I'm using them as headphones because I stan headphones. I wear headphones all the time. Again, I don't know if you guys know this, but I am autistic, and sometimes I'm very noise sensitive, and so usually earbuds, not actually over the ear headphones, but still same idea. And so she's wearing them as headphones because I wanted her to, and I actually accidentally put them on her head. I was literally just trying to get to stuff in my closet because I have all of the second outfits, or pieces that I'm not using, I should say, in the Rainbow High closet. I have one of those, which is starting to get way too full. It's full to the brim, and then I have the Ainsley closet inside of it, and that's full to the brim. Not the Ainsley one, sorry, the Avery Styles, like, hanging rack in there, and that's full too. But I was trying to dig through the stuff and get some stuff behind it, so I put it on her head to get to the stuff behind it, and I went, that's staying on her head, at least in this outfit. I even moved her earrings onto them. Anyway, now that we've gotten off a total tangent about her and her outfit, we're now going to go on to the second doll. I'm actually going to, originally I was going to do Delilah next, but I think I'm actually going to do Margo de Perla next. Sorry, I had multiple thoughts in my head at the same time, and they all try to come out of my mouth at the same time, so it just came out as word vomit. Not even words, just vomit. But anyway, Margo de Perla, we're opening her next because I want to restyle her more than I want to restyle Delilah. Like, I think I'm gonna love Delilah as she comes a lot more, so I don't feel like, and I'm in the mood to restyle, and I don't think I really want to restyle her, but we'll see how I feel when she's out of the box. Obviously, all of my dolls eventually get restyled, but I feel like she needs it a little bit more because she's just in a bathing suit, right? She's in a gorgeous bathing suit, but she's just in a bathing suit, so she's gonna get restyled today. So let's go ahead and go over her box. So as you guys may or may not know, oh, hi, you can see me in her box. This is now my third in the Pacific Coast collection, which I believe that means that as of right now, subject to change because something's coming in the mail, I have the most Pacific Coast dolls of any of the collections that I have. I think everything else I only have one or two of from that set, because Shadow High I have two from that line, and I have two, sorry, I'm looking up here at my girl, so I have the three of them, but so I guess it would be even to the Neon Shadow, and then because I'm not counting like, I'm counting like specifically collections. So I have two Shadow High. I have two Slumber Party. I have two from series 3. Yes, two from series 3. And then the 3 Neon Shadows. And then the 3 So Pacific Coast now matches my Neon Shadow, but I don't know, because they're like their own thing. And if you want to count junior high, I have the most junior high, but that's because they went all on sale, and at the time it was how I don't have the original characters. So this is how I got my like lineup of the original 6 girls. I really can't talk today. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully this will go better from here, but probably not. We know how my videos go. Anyway, now that we're on another tangent, let's bring it back to Margot de Perla. A lot of people don't like her. I personally really like her. She's one of the ones that's been on my list of dolls that I wanted. I really like the pearl accents to her and stuff, and actually she's been kind of around the $13 range at my Target for a while, but I kept looking at her face and not really liking it, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I'm guessing that there was probably some misplacements or some wonky eyes or something on the ones that they had, but I went to a different Target and I was looking for, and I was determined to get these 3 dolls. I don't know, I picked this one up, I looked her in the face and went, "You're coming home with me." And despite the fact that the bottom of her box is literally destroyed. But again, as we all know, she's coming out of the box anyway, so I didn't care. As long as that Target price matched her to the $13, I really didn't care what box her condition was in, as long as her face was beautiful, and I think it is. I think I had a doll that somebody said that matched her face. Was it one of my Neon Shadows might have the same face as her? I don't know. I don't know the face sculpts. And to me, they all look so unique because they all have different screenings and everything. So we have on her box, we have her palm tree here on the side, and it says Rainbow High, Series 1, Margo de Perla, Collect the Rainbow, which again, I think I've talked about that I like that they switch it, show your true colors as opposed to Collect the Rainbow once Shadow High came out. It says Pacific Coast over here, where we have her accessories, which y'all know I love the accessories for the Pacific Coast line, like top tier. Do I necessarily like them better than having a second outfit? No, but I at least like their towel. And like their accessories are great. I have them all in there. I honestly don't think, now that I'm thinking about it, no, I have Bella's review on my channel, but I don't think Callie's review is out yet. Because, yeah, I don't remember. Anyway, I don't want to go on another tangent. Back to the box. Pacific Coast accessories on the side. It says watch on YouTube here on the front. We have de Perla. We have Hallie, Phaedra on the front. So just these 3 can be seen. When we go to the side, it doesn't wrap around or anything like that. But we do have the palm tree wraps around, and they have some birds on the side. In the back, we do have the picture of all of the girls, and it says meet the students of Pacific Coast High, the most elite fine arts high school on the West Coast. Here's the days are sunny and the classes are poolside, and the drama rolls in and out like the tides. Because I think Rainbow High, not Pacific Coast, I think like the regular Rainbow High is on the East Coast. So this is the West Coast branch. Okay, so this line does have 7 dolls. That's what I thought. I thought it was 6 new characters and then Bella made the 7 dolls. But I couldn't remember when I was watching somebody else's video because they were doing a ranking video and I couldn't remember how many they had. But this picture is actually really pretty. And now that I'm keeping some of the backs, I might end up actually keeping this back because even though this down here is broken, the back still looks to be in good condition. And I just love the iridescent. It's so pretty, especially now that I have 3 of these girls. And I would like to have him if I can ever find him again. But that's the thing is since I've been trying to find him, he's been really hard to find. So, but I might try and find him or keep an eye out for him. If I see him, I'll probably grab him. Honestly, I like all the girls in this collection except for her. I get that she was going for a sand color and it works for her, but again, not my aesthetic. But I definitely like Phaedra's hair, and pardon me for forgetting her name, but I also like her hair, and I think I would like to have her too. But I'm waiting for them to go a little bit cheaper just because I am buying so many dolls right now and so many new ones are coming out. That vampire girl has me in tears. Ugh. Anyway, that is the box. I'm going to get her out and then keep talking nonsense once she's out again. Okay, Okay, so I'm like literally gagged right now. Oh my God, I love her. You guys are sleeping on her. I understand that people don't like the tinsel. I get that. The hair might not be the best. But I'm so in love with this doll right now. Thank you, I guess, for sleeping on her because I got her for $13 and she's worth every penny of that $13. Oh, look at her shoes. Look at these heels. Ah! Look at this. Her heel is a clear-ish iridescent pearl. Her heels are pearls. What is that? So gorgeous. And then it says rainbow. So it's rain and bow on the front. Oh my God. Okay. So let's start from the top like usual. So she has this little headpiece. And it's not like my favorite. Like, it opens up in the back. I might end up taking it off of her. I don't know. Most of them get to keep their headpieces, but this doesn't. Only thing on here that's not really doing it that much for me. I mean, I love the iridescentness to it, that it is very pearlescent. Like, they did an amazing job with sticking with pearl as her theme. Like, she definitely isn't just a white doll. She's a pearl doll. Like, it's stunning. And she has this, like, faux strapping around the top, which is kind of interesting for Rainbow High because usually they give us all the details. They don't usually give us faux details. But again, like, I get it, especially with it being a head wrap. Like, we want it to be flexible to be able to come on and off. If you look really closely, you can see that it says rainbow in the iridescence. And then look at these glasses. They're so clear. Like, you can see her whole face through them. So it's not like where when you put them on, you're like, okay, well, that just covered up every detail. Like, you can literally see straight through to the doll. And then they have the R on the side. And again, more pearls. So there's literally pearls right here. It wraps around her ear. Now, she doesn't have earrings. Like, I just wish that they'd given her a single, like, pearl stud earring. Because that would have just... Because everything else is single pearl studs. Like, why couldn't we have a single pearl stud earring? I don't know. I don't know why. And none of them from Pacific Coast came with earrings. As far as I know. None of the ones I have, and I'm pretty sure none of them did. So, I don't know why not. Especially because they came with less clothing. But, you know, it is what it is. She has, like, kind of medium brown eyebrows, I would say. And then... let's take these off. And you see the little bit of, like, shading in them, too. So there's a little bit of pink blushing in the center. But, and they fit so perfectly right over her ears. Anyway. So she has this, like... let's slide a little closer to the light. Little kind of, like, gray, silvery eyeshadow. And then these stunning blue... with a little tiny, like, hint of, like, purple and a little lighter blue. Like, again, like those pearlescent colors, like the blues and the purples, all in her gorgeous eyes. And then on her really pale skin, she has these beautiful freckles. And I also just noticed this sequence right under her eyebrow to give her, again, that pearlescent colors. Like, yeah, as I say, she seems very similar to, like, my skin tone, my, like, pasty white. I love her. All right. And then she has really pale pink lips. And then her hair. Now, my doll's hair does have a lot of product in it, especially considering as she's very straight haired. And she has this to keep her hair back from her face anyway. So I don't feel like it needs as much as it does. But again, I'm team, like, keep it clean and keep it gelled. Like, because all I have to do is wash this out. Like, I know that the tinsel is going to make it difficult, and that's why people don't like the tinsel, and literally my tinsel's just shedding, but, like, I don't care. I love her hair. It is, like, this light purpley bluish color with this, like, slightly darker purple color and this white color, and, like, it has so many different shades in it. Like, again, because it's pearlescent, so it literally has, like, every color in pearlescent. Like, see how there's, like, greens and blues and purples in there, and then that's what's in her hair. Like, amount of detail in her hair to her color scheme is just amazing. Like, they really did a great job with the color schemes for the Pacific Coast dolls, because they really have more of, as opposed to, you know, red, green, orange, yellow, blue, they have a, you know, a pearl, you know, she's the ocean, we had sand, we had sunrise, we had sunset, and then I say that the boy, I can't think of his name right now, but I say he's flamingo colors. You know, like, they're all very, like, a beach theme color, not just a generic, you know, color. And Rainbow High excels with just generic colors. Look at what they did with white. So I'm not saying that they have to be like that, but I just love that that's something different that they did with this line, is that they made them a theme color instead of just a tone of a color. And then next we have her top for her swimsuit, which again has that pearlescent rainbows in there. It says RR on the front and has this little peekaboo moment with this beautiful like strapping. Like, this is definitely a top that I'm going to be using for my dolls, not necessarily just as a bathing suit top, but like as a top in general. And then down here we have this skirt, which same thing, totally going to see this as a separate piece. Like, I kind of want to see like if they trade outfits, what it kind of look like. But she has this like kind of like faux bow, maybe it is supposed to be like a full bow, but it's like this little twist in the front, and all of it's lined with pearls. All the way around the back of the skirt is lined with pearls, like, and it has just this interesting shape because the pearls are kind of a little bit stiff but still soft, so they kind of like change their shape, but they kind of hold at the same time. And like, look how that twists up into the bow. That's a solid piece. It's not separate, like, it goes straight up into that bow. And it has the RH here on the side, and then it's actually a little skirt that comes off, and then she has her bathing suit bottoms, and apparently that RH is actually attached to the bathing suit bottoms, and they have the same pearlescent as the top. So there's the full bathing suit, and then the cover up, kind of like how Hallie had like little shorts over her bottom. Since you can see it here, just a reminder, the Rainbow High dolls do have full articulation in the, so like you can turn their legs like this, you can bend their knees. Let's see. So hers, she doesn't have the like super high articulation, but she has almost all the way. They don't have knee articulation, but they do have elbow and wrist articulation, and their wrists can come off for changing out their clothing. It's a little bit easier sometimes if you take their hands off. Let's see, does she have any nail polish? No, it does not look like it, but I don't think any of the Pacific, oh no, I lied, Hallie does. Not all of the dolls have painted nails. Oh, maybe she does. I don't know, I can't tell. There might be like a very thin, like, just like sparkle nail polish, because it kind of looks like it in the camera. I don't see it in person, but I kind of see it in the camera. Like, you see how it's a little bit more reflective at her nail tips? But again, that could just be because of the lighting, either in person or on camera, that I'm not seeing it, or that I am seeing something that's not there. So I could just be totally crazy. Yeah, but there she is. She's stunning. Like, honestly, like, the camera's like like making my hand darker because it's making her so light. But like, because I've been kind of wanting to make like a mini me, and I've been trying to figure out like who would be the best coloration, and it might end up being Perla. But anyway, that is her. And then she has her bag, like all of the Rainbow Pacific Coast did. They're one of the few lines that have bags so far. And then now, like, thinking about it, like, now we're getting bags in those mystery boxes for $10 for like literally just the bag and some like accessories for the bag. Like, it's not even like jewelry or anything. So like, just having this bag alone, you know, and I spent $13 on the whole doll. So like, yeah. So this is kind of like a bucket bag. So it's not like my favorite kind of bag or anything super spectacular, but it does actually open. Right now it has plastic in it, but you can put stuff in it, and it is like tied shut. Let me just snippity snip those. So you can see it open up. You can pull that out, and you can put stuff in here just like the other Pacific Coast bags, and you can cinch this up like this, and it kind of holds it a little bit together. And then she has her white comb. And now this is a different white than like the Shadow High, like clear white. This is like a pearlescent white. You can see like the sequins in there. And like, again, see how the blues and the greens show up in one angle and the pinks and the purple in another. Like, even her stand and her hair comb are pearlescent. Like, gagged, stunned, gorgeous. And then last but not least, we have her towel. Now, this is the only thing I have a tiny complaint about, because I love the towel. Mine is just, I think, a little messed up. Let me zoom out. So if we look at the towel, you see how kind of this side seems like it's going the other way? Like, I've tried, you know, when you like rub one way and then you rub the other and it kind of like changes it. But like, I've been striking it in the same direction. And if I do this, then this side's messed up. And if I go this way, then this side's messed up. So it kind of has a weirdness with the flocking, but otherwise I love this. Like, I love, again, it has the pearlescent type colors. It doesn't have like any super massive big print in the middle, so it's very generic in a good way. And then but it still has the, like, you can kind of see like it says rainbow again all around the corners, just like it does on her bathing suit, and it pulls in those like faux buckles just like on her hat. So this is really cohesive with her as a whole piece as well. You have an RH tag here, and then an H in the corner there, and an R in this corner here. And so like this is so cohesive with her outfit. So it's not a problem with the towel itself. It's just, I think my physical towel is a little messed up, but I don't care. Look at the size. It covers her up entirely. Like, the proportions of these towels to the dolls are stunning, because usually when we get beach towels, they're like this big for dolls that are this big, and like literally does no good. Now granted, in real life, beach towels sometimes are way too small, but like not to that proportions. Like, this is perfect for literally like laying on the beach, like gagged. And last but not least, she comes with flat feet, because all of the Pacific Coast dolls came with flat and heeled feet so that they could wear any of the other Pacific Coast or Rainbow High shoes. Because she comes in heels, she just comes with flat feet spare. I think they both came with flat shoes, but she came with heels that I'm dying over. I love them. All right, so I think since she doesn't have a second outfit or anything like that, I think that kind of completes our video for today. So thank you again for coming to part 2 of 3 of my light colored Rainbow High / Shadow High weekend. And tomorrow will hopefully be Delilah. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think of both of these dolls down below. Which one is your favorite so far? How do you think that they fit into the rest of Rainbow or Shadow High comparatively? Like, are they top tier dolls for you? Are they kind of bottom rung? Like, what do you think of them? Don't forget to subscribe